Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're doing another one-off. Contrary to yesterday where we tried two scenarios back to back, I will today retry. I will today solely concentrate on the 40 churches scenario to try and beat it with brilliant victory. And I'd like to talk a little bit about history after the scenario ends. I promise to myself right now that today will be a mindful play. So after analyzing my recent attempts, I see that I need to take it slower. I tend to make mistakes by rushing ahead. So this will be an exercise in mindfulness to think before acting so as to avoid major despair. And the second challenge is to say everything I think. Because what happens is I might do a lot of voice input at the beginning, which is what's happening now. But then what happens is, like, I just say, yeah, as expected, din, bam, bam, whatever. I hope to really talk you, my dear viewers, through each and every turn and movement that happens, especially on my side. So 40 churches it is, Kirk Kilisse, no prestige, only a ship that I can't sell. Apparently I should have restarted the whole fucking campaign at the very beginning, because I was giving a cavalry corps unit in the very first scenario and I lost it in the second, and I shouldn't have lost it there. I needed that core unit. It would have really helped, I understand now. Especially if you like make it survive and foster it, make it gain experience, you can then overstrength it. Becomes a real tank. Anyway, let's attempt this again. So, to add to yesterday's tactics, now I kind of forgot, but basically over here I need to be faster. I'm remembering now, like back in the day, first of all, on the Open General website there are some very good manuals and guides for this game called themes made by, it's kind of embarrassing, let me check real fast who made those docs. Settlement manuals. They were made by, original text by Ramon Sanchez and translation by Guillermo Bores. So if you go to the Open General website, just Google Open General and then you go to downloads or guides, you will be able to download 5 of those PDFs. But the guide I read was written, as far as I remember, by the big man himself. Oh my god, so embarrassing. By Luis Guzman. Luis Guzman is the father, as far as I can tell, of Open General. He maintains the website, maintains the project going. Whoever can, please visit, donate, so that the servers can keep running and the updates can keep coming. He's getting old, as far as I know. And yeah, so the guide I read long ago, what am I doing? The guide I read long ago, I think, was written by Luis Guzman and was kind of addressed. It was either him or it was Misha, the owner of the website peoplesgeneral.de, the German website, which hosts like old-style executive exe files for People's General and its modifications, like Red Danger and Afghan General and Iraq General and whatnot. And that guide that I read long ago, what it says was, it suggested to perceive Open General as a like the playthrough of an open general scenario, to perceive it as the task of getting from point A to B. So in this case, we have two B points, right? We have two victory hexes. So I shouldn't think about the process of the game as in destroy, well, I mean, unless the scenario tells us to, right, to destroy must survive units and whatnot. Like, I shouldn't think of that process in such a way. Instead, especially in this scenario, which is where you only take victory hexes and are giving a certain amount of time, this scenario should be perceived as a sprint. I have 15 turns. These are my B and C points. I need to do everything to reach them within those 15 turns. So think about moving a unit to here and here within 15 turns. That's like the overlay, the Uber idea, the over idea of the whole mission. By thinking about that, of course, then we start complicating it, because if I move all my units away, I'll get flanked and somebody occupies my victory axis, right? And so on and so forth. But basically, the original guide did recommend thinking of Open General, or was it People's General, in this matter, that this is a journey from place A, where your units start, to place B, where they need to end up to capture the victory hexes. I tend to kind of forget this, as you might have seen in my playlist and my videos so far, because to me, damage needs to be instilled. And I think this is what I get wrong fundamentally about Open General, is that, I mean, damage is good, but the purpose of the damage is this core idea I just presented to you, dear viewers, like 1 minute ago. So damage is a means of bringing your units from point A to B. Whereas I believe I'm playing in a sense that damage is the end. It's not a means. Damage is what needs to happen, so that I maim and kill units. But the original guide, and I believe many of the veterans of the Open General forum, the players, those who played a lot and built scenarios, I think they will agree with the guide and tell me that do not chase kills. Instead of chasing kills, chase the task ahead. And the task is to get into those victory points. What I'm trying to say is this. See what's happening now? Like, what am I doing? Just let him go. But I'm like, nah, I need to. But I mean, I'm also right in the sense that I need to chase this scout so that he doesn't come back later when I'm already somewhere here and just take my unoccupied victory hex, because I'm not planning on occupying it. I'm planning on taking this whole force and moving it upward. Because obviously that's what you have to do, right? We are on a conquest, we're on a war path. So we're traversing north and we need to clear the path to get to a hex to occupy it. But while saying this, I catch myself being wrong, because we are indeed on a path, but not to occupy this hex, which we found out yesterday to be empty, because when I took it, the prestige value was unchanged. I think there are some kind of scripts at play here that basically... Oh, I know what to do. Can I kill him? Shit. Like, if I... What about this guy? Yeah, come here. Do this. Yeah. And now... Yes, please die, please die. Frick. Anyway. Ooh, interesting. Anyway. I just caught myself making the mistake while explaining all this to you, that we are on a warpath northward to take the hex. Well, actually not completely correct. We are on a warpath north for now. Ideally, we would be on a warpath, not north, but northwest, along through these mountains and forests, so that we could end up here. So in this playthrough, I need to remember to ignore this bunker because it has 0 value, and not even take care of all these enemy units, but rather push them aside, same as here, I guess. No, it applies more to this battle group than to this. These enemy units, they need to be pushed aside so that I do the mission critical task of taking hexes that are victory hexes. Here I have to kill because I need to take this hex. Here I don't. It's not gold rimmed. I can ignore it, especially since it doesn't give me prestige, which we established. Although, also, if any of the designers are watching, veterans, like, well, I don't even have to ask, I know the answer. For me to establish if this hex does carry prestige or if there is a script, I need to use the editor, which I'm not really good at. But I bet if we open the editor, we could check the scripts and see that this is empty and I'm getting like a reinforcement type of prestige gain. Or maybe I kill someone. I don't know why this happens that I suddenly gain prestige. It was just a coincidence the first time I played this scenario that I gained prestige, that I checked that my prestige increased after taking this. What the mistake was that I checked the prestige on turn 1, turn 2 was battle, and turn 3 I take it, and I assumed that in turn 2 nothing happened. But it could have been that by killing the bunker or maybe killing someone here, for example the HQ, that I gained prestige, and then I concluded that since I have more prestige, it has to be due to this hex. Anyway. So what I'm saying is this battle group must not overexert itself onto the damage towards the enemy. What it needs to do is take this victory hex, push aside the enemy, and then race along this road into Bulgarian HQ. And I believe this is the key to obtaining brilliant victory. Over here, unless the artillery decides to move down the road, what I need to be doing, which I learned today on the forums, Randowe answered my forum post, who's an experienced player, is that yesterday I commented like something along the lines, how come the Bulgarian army, Bulgarian infantry unit inside the river is so strong? I'm trying to push it out and it's in the river and it's just taking blows and nothing happens. Well, turns out I ignored an HQ unit adjacent to it, and an HQ unit, what it does, combat support means that it lends its experience to the 6 adjacent units around it. And my HQ has 300 and only 3 munition. So basically, from now on, what I need to be doing, I need to put them here in the middle so that they aura bless everyone around them. And the artillery needs to move back like 1 hex or down. I think back is better. And then this HQ will share its 300 XP to all these units around it. It needs to be the core of this defense. And sharing XP, like experience, I can't quote the guides now, but obviously it basically improves your odds, as far as I can tell. Anyway, we moved, everything moved. Shifty. Here the plan was that I hoped to kill this infantry unit so that I can overrun the recon. And at first I wanted to try engaging the recon, but I was afraid that it will run away again, which it did 2 times in a row. And in case it did run away, it would have been a movement wasted, because then I couldn't keep attacking. So between 2 choices, I chose infantry because they cannot evade and they're a more potent threat than to some little witch 2 soft attack recon. Okay, what's happening? Recon ran away. Enemy units appear near to Esquipolos. Artillery moved, very important. But I need to do this. Okay, let's zoom in. And do this. Goodbye. Come on now. Oh, you witch. Hate you. I'm gonna hide myself also. Like, I could have followed it, but if I followed the artillery unit, I'd be exposed to it, which would share its vision to other units over here, and they might start chasing down my recon, which is has better soft attack than enemy recon. Interesting. Why now? This I need to understand. Like, you just reinforced. Are you entrenched? No. Are they better than me? I have same ground attack. They have 118 experience though. 6. I got 6 too. They have the same abilities. Oh, I want to sacrifice my infantry. This is looking bad because this is looking very bad. I'm gonna make sure. Oh, I didn't make sure. Okay, they will stay in place, which is what I want, so that these odds can improve. But now I have 2 maimed infantry units and 1 maimed cavalry. And remember, folks, this might as well restart now. In this playthrough, what we are doing, same as last, is we are going for a no spending run. We must not spend any prestige on reinforcements, only resupply, and resupply is free. Okay, shoot. And move back. This is okay, because this movement, this retreat is logical, because I don't need the artillery to be able to shoot inland, because I have no units here to follow up. I need the artillery to defend, and this new attack radius is enough for that task. Finish them off, please. Twisters. He got entrenched. He got entrenched 0. Should I? Nah, I'm gonna. Okay, so all my previous playthroughs, what I started doing is I tend to move these units around to chase maimed enemy, but the enemy is in the river, so it cannot reinforce. And this unit here has gained 3 entrenchment, this one 0, this one 1. I should keep my units put, resupply them timely, and let them gain entrenchment, plus they are supported by HQ. So I'm betting on this changing my defense odds for the better compared to my previous playthroughs. Let's hook around this time. You guys hide behind the forest. Next turn we're gonna start bombarding. Maybe I should change the tactic here too. I think let's try this. Let's try some wild stuff. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna position the artillery here, and I'm gonna keep my recon back, so that it just recons back and forth to paint targets for the artillery. And I'm gonna use all 8 munitions onto this city to grind it to dust, so that even my recon can take it, or like expulge the occupier. While these 3, they will just go along the road and not even attack the enemy artillery present here, but they will either go along this road. I think there is like an invisible patch here where nobody here can see it, and the MG neither. And then hook around here, or go under the nose of the artillery into the HQ and start eating at it. just raw dog the Bulgarian HQ without artillery support. Let's try this. Let's see if this helps today. You, my guy, move up. Everyone moved. Everyone moved. Shifty. You're gonna move again, ain't you? I hate this so much. Okay, at least, well, it's because it's supported. Maybe, oh, well, maybe not. Anyway, look, guys, you need to die, right? Please, time to die now. Come on now, come on, folks. Oh, okay, good. Finish him off. Wow, this is bullshit. Oh, I should have maybe chased. Well, I couldn't know. I can't even reach them. Can I do this? Good, very good. Good maim. 6 strength, 6 out of 10. They need to retreat. Man, I hate what I'm doing. I think it's good. 1, 2. So they have vision 2, 1, 2. So I'm moving here. I'm moving here. Here. And here. So, okay, here the plan is this. At least 1 infantry is maimed. It's under strength now. Too bad I couldn't reach this artillery. I wasn't aware it was here. I'm keeping my forces back for now so that they are out of sight to avoid AI reacting to their presence. That stays like this for now. Back here. Okay. Tab. Yes. That is what I meant. Yes. Very good. This is what I will be doing. So the artillery, H, 1, 2, 3, not enough. Next turn, it will move up 1 hex. It will be in range of the town, but out of sight of both. And the recon will bounce back and forth to spot. I won't repeat myself. Y'all remember the plan. These 3 will go along this corridor here. I think all the enemy infantry moved up here, so I mean, even if someone's here, this is the edge of their spotting range, and this is the edge of the MG spotting range. So there is a narrow corridor here along which I will take my path towards this breach. The artillery is blind. As long as it's not here, I should be okay. Move back. Out of sight. If the enemy doesn't see me, it won't react. Okay, what's up here? I want to attack these guys. Because their cavalry, they are the heavy hitters. And I will do this. And we'll do this. Come on. Yeah, there we go. And move up. Now, can you? Yeah. Then do finish off. And he's entrenchment 1. He's entrenchment 1. Interesting. Let's do 5 more damage. Good defense. What about you guys? It sucks that they dismount during attack. They should be ambushed. Whatever. Okay, you stay put. Should I move you up? No, because then I'll lose this range. Okay, what's up here? Everyone moved S. Okay, Shift T. Okay, attack my cavalry. This will hurt. This will hurt even more. This will hurt triple. Okay, so failure already. I overextended with my cavalry. Oof. He came back. I forgot about him. Can you die already, please? Finally. I will pull him back and do this. And do this. Good. Tap. One, two, 1, 2. This was the... So all is red because of the recon, which went away just now. Anyway, I'm gonna keep my guys put here. R. 268. I don't want to spend. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to spend. I'm gonna keep my guys. L. I'm gonna keep my guys here, like this. I got 4 munitions. Move 1. I wish I could move you further, but... And just try to ambush them, because I think they'll try riding it out. I hope they will mount up and just ride into me, and if they do, yeah, I'll see what's gonna happen. Let's bet on that. So this is basically an ambush. I just set up an ambush here. Let's see if it works out. Over here, I said like last time, I move 1 up. This he don't need to move. No, he does. I need him to do this so I can... Yeah, like that. Okay, very good. Like this, very nice. And like this, okay. So then these guys are all good. I got 2 vision and 3 movement, right? So next one is 1, 2, 3. I hope there is no artillery here. Maybe I should. Maybe next turn. Well, I should have done it now, but I should have shifted my recon upwards so it recons from the top. That's all right. I'll do my best. Tap. What's up here? Okay, cavalry. Cavalry, please. You are not cool. You need to... I use the HQ because it's strong. It has +4 defense. And yeah, this is why I use the HQ. Come on, boy. Chase your ass away. Okay, HQ, I'll have to, I won't reinforce it, I'll resupply it, but it must not be engaged until the end of the battle now. So, there we go, now I like this. Yeah, there we go. What's up here? Boom. Give up, just surrender. There we go. Okay. 2 out of 5. Why is he red? I wonder what that means. Any viewers, if you know, if you're an expert, why is this unit marked red in the lower right corner, whereas this one is marked white? Is it because munition? It's because munition is low? I think it's a warning regarding munition. Those who have 3 munitions, they're white. And this has 2 and this has 1. What about you? You have 1 munition, 3 munition. I think like once it's less than 1/3 of total, maybe then it becomes red. Okay, let's see how our ambush works out. Shift E. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, but he walked into it. Okay, so I think the first one might have been... No, because he walked. It would have been an ambush if he... You need to die, HQ. You need to be gone for life. Come on, boys. Suffer. Oh, yes, I love this. Look, how did I not think of this before? This is beautiful. Each of my infantry units has someone to engage. Yeah, damn, next time I have to resupply them. each of my, and because I must not displace them because entrenchment is gained. These guys lost it. Maybe I shouldn't be attacking at all. I think if you don't attack, the entrenchment stays. So anyway, each of my units had one target to attack, and they were all supported by HQ. For the future, note to myself, when you're defending, HQ in the middle, everyone around it. Defense. Okay, let's, before we handle, no, this is faster, right? So if I can do this, okay. Yeah. So we start pounding. Shift E. Much 10 turns left. We're gonna pound for 8 turns. See what comes then. This makes so much sense. Oh my god! I get it now. So what should happen is this. I got 10 turns to shoot at the city, which I will do without moving in. And because the enemy doesn't see me, it will have no reason to move itself. So even if the enemy reinforces this unit, the suppression after 10 turns of consecutive fire, well, it will be interrupted for one resupply turn. After 10 turns of semi-consecutive fire, the suppression should be very high, so that I should be able to swoop in the last brilliant victory turn, displace the unit, and just move in to take the hex. That is the plan. This is what I mean with not thinking it through, because all the while before, oh my god, this is the tactic, this is the strategy. What I was doing is just killing. I was just, oh, I need to engage, they need to die. No, I can keep them here for the exact turn that I need them, which is what I will do now. I'll shoot at them for 10 turns, and on the 10th last brilliant victory turn, I'll displace them, at least try to. Maybe I should leave one ready behind for that task. We'll see. Okay, you guys, here goes nothing. Okay, shit, why am I visible? Who spots me? These guys. I hope they will not react to me. Scheiße. Well, let's see what happens. You guys hide for now. Man, I hope this doesn't fall apart, because this can go very wrong. I shouldn't have been greedy, should have moved him here. Either this infantry unit will come to me, most likely either way artillery will shoot at me, but what I don't want to happen is that MG will move in to defend the back. If it does, it might run into an ambush, but these Redif, they ain't shit, they will not go against the MG, especially if it's not been softened up by artillery. Okay, let's see here. Now here we have to be extra careful. Mr. Strong. How much you got? 3, okay. Soften them up. Soften them up. Ooh, but damn. Oof, can't, I mustn't. Why? I don't want to lose my... This is death. Can I reach? Okay, let's try a Hail Mary here. Let's try something special here. Of course not. Why is he not supporting? This is interesting. Whatever. What is happening here? What the hell? I don't understand it. Oh, it has 2 range. Okay, sorry. Oh, that's cool. Wow. Damn. That is very nice. Okay. Shit, I like that. Okay, nice. Good outcome. Shift E. Yeah, whatever. Yo. Okay. Yo. Ouch. Ooh, this is bad. Now my whole plan is gonna... I mean, I'll draw away some infantry from the city, but now my genius plan, it collapsed onto itself. Okay, nice. I like that. Yeah. Everything I said happened at the same time. They pulled so much infantry. This guy just needs to escape. Just escape, my man. Run away. Shoot. So this puts a dent in my plan, and what will happen is this guy, he'll move here. He'll try some suicide shard. This Radif infantry unit will join my artillery. He'll be the backup for the scout to try and displace the Pechota on turn 10 of Brilliant Victory. Okay, top. You have to... yeah, I'm gonna recharge you, I don't care. You guys can first you. Then... yes, okay. You guys stay put, gain entrenchment. Since you're staying put, resupply, 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 resupply. He needs to be resupplied. Oh, he is. Okay, nice. Too bad I can't. Maybe I should have engaged this guy, but maybe I'm fine. Well, can't have it all. Okay, this was done. Wait, hold up. Are we? Yeah, we are. Okay, good. Invisible. Back to here. Well then, L. In the river, are we? Okay, but I can't reach him. Ooh, there's this poop. There's this disgusting person that I hate. Come here. Please, please. Oh, we gonna do it, won't we now? Come on, man. Embarrassing. Can we? Yes. Yes, we can. But this is a problem now. No. Can I? Just stay put for now. I'm gonna risk something. Tab. This unit, I'm gonna disengage it. I'm gonna disengage it from this battle, detach it from this group. I'm gonna send it on foot towards the HQ. This guy needs some artillery preparation, so why let them hang around? I'll make him think about this unit by killing that one. So like basically eyes on me, I'm the 10 strength here. Think about me. This one will sneak through the forest and start marching westward towards the HQ. Since as a compensation for the Redif failure. Okay, everyone done? Everyone done. Shifty. Nice. This guy ran out of munition, huh? Oh, and I kind of like that the enemy wasted its... yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, whatever, Hunter. You're so cool. I'm feeling freak about you. This has to be done each and every turn. What I'm gonna try doing here is try to cross the river instead of attacking them out of the river. Like basically get into the river, then move here, and only after that try attacking. I hope he'll not shoot at me in the river, which is naive, but whatever. Okay, now then, who is the strongest of them all? This guy. Get some preparation, my man. Die. Ooh. No. Okay, so Randowe, if you're watching, what was this BS? The HQ is over here. Still, he took it. He was already half strength, and this guy was like a 10, I think, and he just tanked it. I mean, he got, and he, speechless. Did he gain entrenchment? It's entrenchment 0, it's a river. Interesting. HQ, bye. Bye. Wow, what a swine. Everyone is ammo 3, ammo 4, oh, he needs... I need to supply him fast. Didn't I resupply him? Okay, whatever. Entrenchment 2, entrenchment 3, okay. S. What about here? Very inconvenient that you don't have the munitions needed. Soften them up. Start marching. You also follow this path, just go there. Yes. L. Give us a road here. Yes. 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 Good stuff. L. Nah, he won't reach my artillery. Very nice. Okay, infantry take care of this BS. You also start riding out. L. Block. Okay, so this artillery piece will start heading ahead. I guess talking it out works, because this is a better executed plan, at least in this locality, in this battle group, because it's what I announced in the beginning is happening now. We are shifting the enemy away from our path. We are basically displacing them. We killed only to displace them, and the effect now is that my units are stretched out along the road towards HQ instead of, pussyfooting around this area to engage the enemy. We are not stopping for the enemy. We're trying to shoot and scoot, engage and move up. Keep moving. Over here, yeah, everything Chabodon. Over here, yeah. Okay, shifty. Kurva. But he's one, so whatever. They hate my artillery, huh? Ooh, look at this BS. Look at this bullshit. Holy shit, can you die? Like yesterday. I know what I'm gonna do. Move. And this one will... Okay, shit. 4 entrenchment, I don't want to lose it. 3, but he's almost out of munition. 2. Kill. How much entrenchment you got? 0? 0 entrenchment. Okay. That's good. Let's do this. Kill him, please. Thank you. R. 268, nothing new. Okay, so far so good. S. Okay, MG somewhere here, I guess. How much? 4 ammunition left. Nice, okay. Next turn we're crossing the river. Everyone moved? No, over here. Okay, so move. Yes, right. Ride it in, ride it out. L. Yaraf. Kill. 7. Follow 1. Okay. I don't even know if I should use them to engage. Like I said, I don't see no... Yeah. I don't think I'll engage this bunker. I'll just... Shifty, what's... 7 turns left. I should, yeah, I will shift them, all of them. This whole battle group is going westward towards HQ. Shifty. Can you reach? You can reach, right? Nice. How much you got? 4. It's okay. Yeah, come on. Time to die real good. You especially, you need to die. Like yesterday. 3 ammo. 1 ammo. I'm thinking. Entrenchment 5. What to do with this guy? Yeah. Please kill. Holy shit, is it strong. Just do that for now. Next turn he will come here and he will shift northward. How much? 1 munition left. I need to keep this unit here just because entrenchment 5. So in case anything happens or someone steps into the river, like I need this guy to engage. Okay. Oh, but the artillery is now, yeah. I need to change trade places. Interesting. You got 3 out of 8. Do that. Do that. I need the artillery supported by HQ so it gains experience and kills better. And you, I should have, oh my god, I should have shifted the MG upward. MG. Okay, next turn. Damn. Think before you do. Whatever. Okay, there's the MG. Am I spotted? No. Yes, I am. Damn, this will... 2 movement. Okay, that's okay. So this will shift the MG towards me again, but I don't care. Okay, now we move into the river and just stay put because the attack is very unfavorable. We just stay put and hope for the best. Everyone moved. What about here? Okay. Start moving people. Everyone moved, everyone shot. Shift E. Wait, hold up. 2 munition, okay. Oh. Stop fucking with my artillery, please. Just die. Like, you don't need to be here. Neither do you. Supply. Resupply. Resupply. How much you got? 2 out of 5? Maybe now? Wow, I'm losing strength just engaging him, so I guess I'll pull back. Let him crash against my walls. Did the MG not move? Interesting. Oh, I was unspotted after all, because it's a little forest. It's okay. MG is somewhere here, I guess. 2 more shots before reloading. I was not engaged. Wow. Okay, so 6-1, right? And if I go here, 5-1. Let's yeah, let's start. Let us start. You are not poor. We're gonna start suppressing and eroding entrenchment. Start marching. Everyone moved. Everyone okay? 5, 3, 5, 1, 4, 4, 2. He needs to reload next turn. Shift A. Well, I mean, I like where this is going. Just die, bro. You ain't shit. Who is the toughest now? You? Yes, I don't want to risk the breach. You're reloaded. You need to reload. You kill him. Kill him. Okay. Entrenchment. Okay. All good. Yeah, we'll keep it like this. Should I risk? Nah. Let the HQ come to me if it needs. Okay, this one is alone. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Okay, again. Yes. Very good. Maybe I'll spend the cavalry on this thing. Shift E. 4 turns left. Obviously, these guys will not make it here. Nah. Eyes on the prize. How much? 1, 2, 3. Should I? What about you? You got. Come on. 4. And they are 3, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 3. This subgroup will not make it, so I'm gonna hold it back. I'm just gonna use it to engage the bunker for the sake of. Y'all know for the sake of what? Because, I mean, they'll not make it for brilliant victory into here. And we are aiming for brilliant victory. If I don't gain brilliant victory in this scenario, I'm just stopping it and moving on to the historical part of the video that I promised in the beginning. We are playing for brilliant victory, and I'm gonna try. I'm thinking maybe I should do these one-offs since the first scenario. Because, I mean, if I had that one cavalry unit, yeah. Okay, everyone standing in place, Shift E. 4 turns left. You're pissing me off with your bullshit. Just die. Thank you. Just die. Just die. Just die. What again? 2 ammo, didn't resupply you. Whatever. Okay. Suppression 3. Okay, let's see. 2 out of 0. Not good enough. What about here? Almost there. Oh, what? No munition? Okay. Okay, good stuff. How much you got? 8, 8. Can you barrage, please? Cannot. So, dear viewers, if you press Alt B, you will see that you enable bombard mode, which is displayed on the upper left corner of the screen, and then you can shoot at visible hexes. But since this one is invisible, I can't shoot there. Although I think there is a way to force shoot, I think. I think I'm seeing my mistake now. So since this front is very stable, maybe I should have dislodged like one unit and sent it down here to be... I mean, the defense of Esquipolos stabilized 1-2 turns ago, so 1-2 turns ago this unit should have started marching. Because ain't nothing happening here. Ain't nobody taking nothing. Maybe even 2 units, so that they would arrive here just in time, same as here, and in the last turn for Brilliant Victory, once we dislodge this unit, I'll have someone to walk in, because now I'm starting to be afraid. I don't think scout is enough. This is a weak scout. It's Savari Ichi 09. It's not this Cherkeche, which is Cherkesse? Wow, Cherkessians, interesting. Which is 4 soft attack. Everyone moved, yeah. Shift E. 3 turns left, let's see. The next turn is last turn for Brilliant Victory as far as I'm concerned. Because it counts my turn and AI's turn. So 2 turns left means my turn now, number 1, and then AI turn number 2. So once I end this turn, that's it. So in this turn I have to take it, but now I have no ammunition. So what am I supposed to do? Now the odds are worse. Because he recuperated losses and shit. Oh my god. Wow. Effing thanks, I forgot to resupply my unit. I guess I'm being invited to chase down enemy. Yeah, this is a mistake, but I don't care because I'm not getting the Brilliant Victory. 2 turns left, my turn. Baited. And what did it say? Last turn. Okay, now I have to make the move. Now it has to happen. I'm not gonna dislodge the enemy. There you go. Might as well stop playing now. And these guys won't make in time. Well, it was fun while it lasted, but this was a very, for me at least, I hope for you too, dear viewer, but for me this was a very educational play, because I learned a lot. I mean, I optimized my strategy even further now, so tomorrow we can try again. But yes, no Brilliant Victory for me. So let's hope tomorrow I do an even better job. Last turn. I mean, it is possible, though. We can see that it is possible to attain it if you just do it right. If you just optimize each turn you take, make smart plays. Yeah, and now we also we found out that the scout is obviously not enough. Need to either some Redif need to stay behind, or send down Nizamiya once the Esquipolo's defense is kind of decided. Yeah, this is it. You don't need to do nothing anymore. Okay, folks, I'm gonna end it here because once again, Shifty Brilliant Victory escaped us. So we want it. So tomorrow we're gonna try again with a much more optimized strategy. Now let's go to here. I promised history a long time ago, and I want to share with you a little skill or technique that I picked up along my life. Basically, where I come from, they like to say wisdom comes from comparison, which means is that on a practical level, or the way I learned it throughout life, is by comparing the same thing to itself through different lenses and angles, one can gain insight greater than by perceiving it through one initial angle. In this case, what we will do is, again, I'm doing this just for entertainment and history. There ain't no political messaging here. I'm not taking anybody's sides. I'm just gonna compare. And what I'm gonna compare is the 3 different Wikipedia articles about the battle we just fought. So in history, it's called the Battle of Kirk Kilisse. The Bulgarians call it the Battle of Lozengrad, and Turks call it the Turks call it initially Kirk Kilisse, but the town now is Kirklareli. The town has changed names. In modern day, it belongs to Turkey. Oh my god. And it's called Kirklareli. But anyway, back to the wisdom comes from comparison. So I suggest that you stay with me, and we're gonna read not all, but excerpts from the 3 articles. And right off the bat, what I can tell you, dear viewers, is that this is what I mean, wisdom comes from comparison. The English article is rather small. It has only like an intro, an overview, and references, sources, and a map. If we go to Bulgarian language, we get twice the size, maybe more, intro. I think this means like the setup of the forces. Deployment of forces, I'm right. This means the battle, the flow, how not the flow, not the play of battle, but how to say this? Come on. The course of the battle, and the results, and the after effects, the outcomes, right? Consequence. So it's twice, thrice in size than the English one, has more chapters to it, this article, right? And then if we go to Turkish language, oh Jesus, right? Look at this. Now the Turks, they did their homework and they feel strongly about this battle. So they decided to tell you a lot I don't know whether this has to do with the educational system, the way history is taught in Turkey, or this is purely built on the shoulders of giants, which are Turkish nationals who are history buffs and want to really put it on out there onto Wikipedia. But yeah, again, wisdom comes from comparison. Just strictly comparison the sizes of the articles, we gain this insight that the Turks provide way more information regarding this battle than anyone else. And what hurts me most is that what I actually wanted to do is compare only the outcomes. Sonuçları, which in Turkish means results, right? And последствия, like, well, here is результаты. So this and this, the результаты and the outcome of battle. And I would like to compare this in 3 languages, but I guess maybe in English it's part of the overview. So what I suggest we do is we just read the English in full, since it's a small article, and then we compare it to the Bulgarian results and outcomes and the Turkish results, the segment. See what the different languages have to say about the same event. So, Battle of Kirk Kilisse. The Battle of Kirk Kilisse, or Battle of Kirklareli, or Battle of Lozengrad, was part of the First Balkan War between the armies of Bulgaria and the Ottoman Empire. It took place on 24th October 1912, when the Bulgarian army defeated the Ottoman army in eastern Thrace and occupied Kirklareli. Overview. The initial clashes were around several villages to the north of the town. Interesting. So let's immediately do this. Hold up. Where is the town? This? Aha. This is the town of Kirk Kilisse. Okay, so I guess the the map in Open General is tilted, and maybe this is north rather than strictly this, but that's very interesting. So then back to here. The initial clashes were around several villages to the north of the town. The Bulgarian attacks were irresistible and the Ottoman forces were forced to retreat. On 10 October, the Ottoman army threatened to split 1st and 3rd Bulgarian armies, but it was quickly stopped by a charge by 1st Sophian and 2nd Preslav brigades. After bloody fighting along the whole town front, which town though? The Ottomans began to pull back, and on the next morning, and Kirk Kilisse, Lozengrad was in Bulgarian hands. The Muslim Turkish population of the town was expelled and fled eastwards toward Constantinople. After the victory, the French Minister of War Alexandre Millerand stated that the Bulgarian army was the best in Europe and that he would prefer 400,000 Bulgarians for allies than any other European army. Okay, on the right side we have location Kirk Kilisse, Adrianople Vilayet. Nice. The Vilayet of Adrianople or Vilayet of Edirne was a first level administrative division, Vilayet of the Ottoman Empire. Now Kirklareli, Turkey. This is the geolocation, Bulgarian victory. Belligerents. Bulgaria, Ratko Dmitriev, Ivan Fichev. Ottoman Empire, Mahmud Mukhtar Pasha. I think we played him even during the battles in Libya against the Italians. Abdullah Pasha, or him, I don't remember, maybe him. Strength, Bulgarian First Army, 79,370. Bulgarian's Third Army, 94,000. Total 174,000. Ottoman First Army, First Corps, 20k. Second Corps, 14k. Third Corps, 38k. Fourth Corps, 20k. Total 92k. So outnumbered almost 2-1. Casualties and losses. Bulgarians 887 killed, 4,034 wounded, 824 missing. Ottomans 1,500 killed and wounded, 2,000 to 3,000 prisoners, 58 artillery captured. And this is the map of the battle. Come on, boy, loaded proper. Okay, nice. Beat code. Oh my god, what is this? What's going on? Can I? No, it doesn't let me. That sucks. So where is Kirk Kilisse is over here. Wow, these are probably settlements. This is the river. These are more rivers. Let's try to triangulate this map on the Open General. Jedrene. Where is that town? What do you call it? Where is this? No. Okay, Petra, Eskipolos, and Zeshmekoi. Kuyun Baba, Keramitin. Okay. I need to zoom in, I can't see none. What the hell is happening? Why can't it just show me proper? Kerem, there is, okay, so then Eskipolos. But, okay, so this is in Turkish, so they have different names for, what's that other town though? What's this town? This is Elecler, and this is Malko Tarnovo. What is Elecler? Malo, okay. So yeah, the map is, there is Erkilidze. The map is tilted, but I don't understand what is the Kartikesh. What is the river? Is this Edirne? So, Eskipos, Petra. Interesting. Eskipol, maybe they... What is this river? So there's supposed to be this mega river running through it, like even Kirk Kilisse should be standing on it, but there's this little river. This is much bigger. It feels like they warped the whole geography though. Like, unless this whole thing is Kirkkaleri and these are just like districts. Well, maybe I'll study this further in the future and we can like make head and tails of it. Anyway, this was the English version. Let's see what the Bulgarians write. Now, the way I'm gonna read this is I'm gonna use DeepL to translate it. So let's start with, no, we're not gonna do intro. We go straight for resultate. We're gonna do these two, the results and the outcomes, because we'll be stuck here for way too long because we're trying to compare the outcome and the result information given in the three languages. So in English, it just talks about defeat and retreat of the Turks eastward and, you know, the citizens being expelled. And they are mentioning some Alexandre Meleron and how he likes Bulgarians. But what do the Bulgarians say? Results of the battle. The number of casualties of the Ottoman side during the Lozengrad operation is estimated to around 1,500. On the Bulgarian side, the Third Army alone suffered 532 and 1,400 wounded. Okay, so their results is just statistics. They just put the numbers here. Consequences. In addition to the psychological impact of Bulgaria's first victory in Eastern Thrace, the success of the Ljozengrad operation will also fulfill the Bulgarian command's initial plans. The main Ottoman forces were pushed south and cut off from the Adrianople fortress, which could now be effectively besieged. Interesting. At the same time, the several-day delay of the Bulgarian troops following the capture of Ljozengrad allowed the Ottoman command to organize its scattered units into a new defensive line near Lüleburgaz, Bunarisar. This line was also breached by the Bulgarian army during the Lüleburgaz Bunarisar operation, but at the cost of heavy losses. Maybe this is probably the next scenario in the campaign, the Chelice line on the Karasu, the Blackwater River. The Bulgarian victory at Ljozengrad sparked numerous reactions in the European press. In an interview, French Minister of War Alexandre Milonov stated that the Bulgarian army was the best in Europe and that he would prefer 100,000 Bulgarians as allies rather than any other European army. Okay, so this is interesting. So the Bulgarians, apart from just dryly telling us the numbers in terms of casualties, what they stress is the effect, the psychological effect, which is interesting, of the victory, which was its first, and they stress the movements of themselves rather than where the Turks went. They don't even mention the citizens being expelled. They go straight to the next step in this war, which is the Lüleburgasko-Bunarhisarskata operacja. And in English, this thing is called Battle of Lüleburgas. Interesting. And it took place in Kirk Kilisse also. Okay, this was a follow-up to Kirk Kilisse. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what the Turks have to say. Because they have a very detailed... What is this? Oh, Ottoman mistakes in battle. Muharebedeki Osmanli Hatalari. Very interesting, but we're not going to read it because there's so much to it. Maybe next time, because we're playing tomorrow again. So tomorrow we might go through this, but right now I want the outcomes. So, dear Ottoman Empire, tell me what you think about the outcomes. And what do they say? Now, along with the Battle of Kumanovo and the Battle of Lüleburgaz, this battle was one of the most significant factors leading to the Ottomans' defeat in the Balkan War. Immediately following this battle, the Bulgarian army routed the Eastern Army once again in the Battle of Lüleburgaz and was only halted in the First Battle of Çatalca. Having advanced as far as the outskirts of Istanbul, Eastern Thrace fell into Bulgarian hands. Land communication with the units in Rumelia was severed, and it became possible for the Ottoman army to send reinforcements to the Vardar army in Rumelia. Left without reinforcements or support, it became increasingly difficult for the Ottoman Empire to defeat the Bulgarian, Montenegrin, Serbian armies, which is the Balkan League, with its units in Macedonia, Albania, Ioannina, and Western Thrace. The 43 Ottoman battalions of the Eastern Army remaining in Edirne were besieged by the Bulgarians, and after months under siege surrendered to the Bulgarians following the fall of Edirne. Following the First Balkan War, it's late. Following the First Balkan War, the Ottoman Empire was forced to sign the Treaty of London, which entailed significant territorial losses and was on the verge of being eradicated from Rumelia. 50 years prior to this event, the military weakness of the Ottoman Empire, which had been defeated by the armies of its own subject nations, and the empire's descent to the brink of collapse, were once again laid bare in this battle. Following the First Balkan War, the Treaty of London ceded Kirk Kilisse, Kirklareli to the Kingdom of Bulgaria. However, after the Second Balkan War, which began shortly thereafter, the Ottoman Empire reclaimed Kirk Kilisse. Very interesting. Now, I'm happy I did this segment with you, dear viewer, because this is exactly what I mean with wisdom comes from comparison. You can apply this philosophy to everything in your life. If you're a student studying, you should do the same what I did with your subject. Let's say you're learning a math formula, or well, no, math formula is a little extreme example. If you're studying history or economics and you have a main notebook or main like book that you use to study, try googling the concept that you are going through. For example, Pareti's, this law of inequality, and read it in English. Then find it in your native language if you're a non-native speaker, if you're a foreign student, and then find it in a third language. So Pareti's sorry, the Gini index. I mean the Gini index, the index of inequality. Read it in English. Read it in Chinese, because it's a big topic in China. China has been doing a lot of, what do you call it, economical university type of things. Anyway, they got some good economical universities here in China. Use DeepL to translate, and then read it in a third language, let's say Spanish, because it's the most spoken one after what? Chinese, I think. Chinese number one, then Spanish. And see if it helps you understand the concept better. Because in our example right now, whereas English establishes the outcome, the Bulgarians, they they expand on the outcome by mentioning their further steps and how this victory, what do you call it, boosted their command and army morally. The Bulgarians, after describing their further steps and the moral boost, fall short of what the Turks like to mention. I'm not going to say stress, but the Turks, they go ahead and say, yeah. No, I got to give respect to the Turkish here, because like 80% of this is reflection on mistakes, or at least in this vein. And only in the end, last sentence, they're like, yeah, but your Balkan League became Broken League, and then we just rolled back in, see what happens then, because today this place ain't called 40 churches, it's called Kirk Kilisse. But still, again, gotta give them respect for the previous. So in the middle here, they bring up their failing bureaucracy. Well, their failing organizational prowess that is lacking, which was the reason. Which we should omit, actually. All the latter half of this paragraph should be omitted, because it's like an expansion. It's like a explanation of further events, and the first half is where they go in deep and mirror the Bulgarians by ignoring, obviously, I mean, I'll address it in a second, by ignoring further Bulgarian steps and their morale boost and concentrating on the logistical damages done to the dispersed Turkish units in the aftermath of the battle. And what I wanted to touch upon a second ago is that this is, although we're reading history here, one could one could postulate that we're also gaining insight into the perception of this event by the authors of these articles. The Turkish author, who I don't blame for it, I'm trying to state like objective absence of information. The Turkish author completely, despite writing more than the Bulgarian and English authors, the Turkish author did not want to linger or mention anything about Bulgarian point of view regarding this victory. Okay, you don't even have to say anything about the point of view, just say that where did the Bulgarians go afterward. He describes the further logistical movements of the forces strictly through the lens of the Ottoman Empire, and mentioned only the Ottoman Empire units and their movements. Whereas the Bulgarians did the exact opposite. They only mentioned themselves where they went. Folks, wisdom does come from comparison. Thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you, Randove and the Open General Forums. I will get back to you tomorrow and we will attempt this scenario again tomorrow. Today's video, once again, is not part of the playlist. This is just a playthrough to rectify my current standing in the playlist, which is the retaking of Edirne with 100 spare prestige and an MG and an artillery piece, which is abysmal. Well, wish you well. I would like to, I need to learn Turkish and Bulgarian goodbyes. So for now, salute and have a good one.